Welcome to another episode of Happy Habits with Celine. This is a solo episode about the topic of self-limiting beliefs. First, we're going to talk about what are beliefs, what are self-limiting beliefs, why is it important to look at them, mainly looking at how you can break free of similar patterns or experiences that you're making in your life and really start designing the life you want. And then we're going to walk through 4 steps that help you to identify your self-limiting beliefs, to really dig deep to find the source of it, then to visualize different outcomes if you transform or write a new empowering belief. And the 4th step will be making a choice and committing. So take out whatever resonates with you of this episode. And I would really encourage you to start looking or working on your self-limiting beliefs, because it has been such a transforming experience in my life. Really looking at how the programs are written that are running in my subconscious and why I'm always making the same experiences in my life. So let me know what you think and enjoy this episode. So what are beliefs? I like the analogy of looking at beliefs like glasses or sunglasses that you wear. And through these sunglasses, you look at the world and you look at yourself and you make sense of the world and of yourself. But these glasses and these sunglasses are different for every person. And these glasses are shaped by our upbringing, by our family, by our education, by experiences we've had. And then we kind of think that our glasses are how it is. This is how the world is. This is how reality is. This is how I am. You can also look at beliefs like a filter system that you apply to everything you experience in life. How you experience your reality, of course, influences your thoughts. Your thoughts then influence your emotions, how you feel about a certain thing. That influences your action, and that in turn influences your experiences. Now, your beliefs are really deeply embedded in your subconscious mind. That is why we so often hold on to them dearly, because it's really how we make sense of the world. We truly believe that, or often truly believe that they are reality, that they are facts. And when we let go of certain beliefs, it's like our world is falling apart to a certain extent, and we all are afraid of not being able to make sense of what is around us or who we are in this world. So beliefs kind of help us to feel anchored and make up our identity. And so often we think that beliefs are facts, when in truth, they really are not. But because we believe those things, we collect evidence for them. So again, wearing those glasses, walking through our lives, walking through the world, we see what we believe. And that in turn then just justifies what we believe, because that's what we see, right? And that is kind of why we always walk into similar patterns in our life. We ask ourselves, why do I always run into the same challenges? Maybe why do I always have similar relationships? Or why do I always have similar conflicts in my jobs, or whatever it is in your life? Well, it's because you are kind of run by your beliefs. And if you don't change your belief system, then your beliefs make you to a certain extent. We often feel like life is happening to us, or situations are happening to us, and that we can't control them, whereby often it is a belief that is at the origin of certain thoughts and what we consequently attract into our lives. But as those beliefs are sitting in our subconscious, we are often not very aware of them. Some you might be very aware of, and others you just take them as your truth. And we also all love our truth. That's why there is also so much extremism in this world, and we're so obsessed to be right and to know the truth and to prove that our reality is what is more right than someone else's reality. So there's a distinction between global beliefs, so beliefs we hold about the world, how things are. So you can ask yourself questions like, money is, or the world is, men are, or women are. And as you complete those gaps, you can identify the beliefs you hold about certain concepts in the world. And then there is beliefs about yourself. And that's where the power of the words I am come into play. So I am not enough. I am whatever that might be for you. And what we're looking at today is self-limiting beliefs. So beliefs that really don't empower you, but that keep you quite small. Which brings us to, why should we look at beliefs in our lives, or better, in our subconscious? So the number one reason is really our self-limiting beliefs keep us small. It is like you're running on an autopilot that keeps you in a certain cage, which always makes you experience the same experiences. And your self-limiting beliefs really determine what you want to try and what you won't try in your life. It determines what you think is available to you, or what just is not for you because someone else is just so much better than you. It also determines what kind of goals you set for yourself, how big you dream, how big you dare to think of yourself and your life path and what you want to bring into this world. And there's really the sentence that comes to my mind: the attitude that you have determines the altitude. And if your self-limiting beliefs are keeping you small, then that's the cage you will be in. So by breaking that, you can break free from this cage and get into a bigger version of the world. And the great thing is that beliefs are self-built. They are learned behavior. No baby comes into this world thinking that they are not enough, or that they shouldn't be here, or that they're not worthy of love or attention. It's something we learn throughout our lives, mainly until the age of 7. It's behavior we acquire. So if we learned it, we can unlearn it, and we can rewire it and rewrite it. Another reason why this is important is, with self-limiting beliefs, our focus is on the negative, what is not possible or what is not attainable. And what you can really ask yourself is, when you think in those terms, for example, I am not enough for this job, or I am not beautiful enough for this relationship, or money is not available to me, or wealth is not available to me, whatever it is in your case, how does that make you feel? I would suggest it's feelings of rather low vibration. You feel that there's scarcity involved. Maybe you are also afraid. And this low vibration of feelings, when you are in that state, what actions do you take? Would you take steps towards your dreams and your goals? Or would you kind of try to find some comfort food and watch a series? Nothing wrong with that from time to time, but really thinking about how do your beliefs and feelings then impact your actions? And then what do you experience? Well, you're experiencing then, ooh, no, I'm not enough, because what am I doing? I'm just binge eating and binge watching here. And this in turn is reinforcing your beliefs. So it's really a negative down cycle that you get to break through. And speaking of a cycle, another reason connected to the first two ones is you're just turning in the same wheel. It's like you're this hamster in a hamster wheel inside a cage. And there's this beautiful sentence of Einstein, I believe: insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So if you apply this to self-limiting beliefs, it's like you're running on the same belief system, but you kind of want your life to change. And it's kind of a paradox because we are run by these beliefs and at the same time we're trying to prove them wrong by often looking for external approvals. It's all these sentences of, if I get this job or if I am in this relationship, then I will feel enough, or I will feel worthy, or I will feel loved. When at the base of that when construction is a belief of I am not enough or I am not worthy. So you're kind of trying to prove a belief wrong that at its origin is already not true. So that is why we're often turning in these hamster wheels of unhappiness, waiting for things to change in the outside and thinking that if I reach a certain point or if I am like this other person, then I will finally be fulfilled and happy. And what is so interesting about this is that we are all running around with self-limiting beliefs, and we're all running around with similar self-limiting beliefs. Often it comes back to I'm not enough, or things are not attainable to me, or I am different and therefore not worthy or not lovable. It comes kind of back to these basic self-limiting beliefs that are also connected to fears. And so we're just kind of all running around in this world with little hurt children inside, trying to prove that we're enough, trying to find that external approval that will give us that internal approval, when at the base, all these beliefs we're running around with are just a reality we constructed for ourselves, our learned behavior. And so the fourth point, and to wrap all the other reasons why this is important up, is you get to set yourself free, one self-limiting belief at a time. And the thing is, nobody will do it for you. Nobody can ever really give you that approval on the outside. Nothing, or no wealth, or no outside thing can give you that internal approval. It's work that you get to do for yourself. And I think breaking free, setting yourself free and shining that light of enoughness and acceptance is just the ultimate goal, or the ultimate liberation and freedom. So that is just such a beautiful thing to work towards. Now let's look at how to work with your self-limiting beliefs. Because you might be thinking, well, that's all great, but how do I get to my self-limiting beliefs if they are sitting in my subconscious? And as you might know, we're run like 95% of the day by our subconscious. So how do I access that? So let me walk you through 4 steps that I use to work with my self-limiting beliefs. The first one is identify. Some beliefs might be quite obvious to you, some patterns that you can really see emerging in your life over and over again. And maybe some global beliefs are more easily obvious to you, like you can say the world is this, religion is this. And when it comes to your own beliefs about yourself, there's some I am statements that maybe come to your mind quite often. But sometimes there is beliefs below beliefs. And to get to these really low levels of your subconscious, there's great tools such as meditation or hypnosis or journaling that allow you to peel away the layers of the conscious mind to really get to your subconscious and get to the roots. And everything really starts with language. So a great thing that you can do is start observing your thoughts. We think so many thoughts a day, I think 60, 70,000. And the largest percentage of those thoughts are the same as yesterday. So if you start listening to your own thoughts, you start maybe seeing certain patterns, and you can then ask yourself, well, what is the belief behind this thought? Why do I keep talking to myself like that? And then also, how do I keep talking to others? And what statements do you often make about yourself? Maybe it's statements, oh, I'm just not good at cooking, or yeah, no, that's not my talent, or I'm not good enough for this job. Someone else might be much better, or this is not available to me, or in best one is comparison. She is so much better than me, so why should it be me? So just start listening to those statements and thoughts that you have. Then step 2 is dig deep. As I said before already, often there's self-limiting beliefs below self-limiting beliefs. And understanding really is power when it comes to self-limiting beliefs. So if you understand the root of your self-limiting beliefs, and if you then also understand when and where did you learn this? So here, hypnosis, I think, is an awesome tool to really go back to situations to find out. It can be really small situations that if you look back now, you think, well, they're unimportant, but maybe as a child or as a teenager or as an adult as well, you form beliefs because of certain experiences that really hinder you from reaching your full potential today. And the third step is visualize. So ask yourself the question, what are the consequences? So you can visualize yourself in a forest and you're standing at a crossroads. There is 2 paths in front of you. And if you follow the first path, that is kind of your life path, you're going with the belief that is running your life. Maybe a belief could be, if I give you an example of my life, that is limiting me in my business, for example, was for a long time I held the belief that I need to be different and I need to be very original. I need to create something completely new for me to bring out products and run my business. So now I take this belief and then I start walking on my life path with this belief in my subconscious. So if I have this belief, I would probably have thoughts of what I'm doing right now is not good enough. I need to get more degrees. I need to do more courses. I need to find some new thing that would really revolutionize the market. Well, the actions that I'm going to take is I'm probably not going to bring out a lot of products. I'm probably going to try to refine it or to start one thing and then think that's not good enough. So jump over to another thing and then just getting lost in all the possibilities that I could do and compare myself to other people and think, oh, what they're doing is much better, so why even bother doing this? And kind of feeling unmotivated and sometimes even a little depressed about what I'm doing and the experiences that I'm making in the world, because I am not bringing out any products or creating new content. There is no feedback either. So in my mind, I can go, oh, it's because what I'm doing is not good enough, it's not original enough. But if it would be very different or if it really would stick out, people would love it and it would just make this a whole journey so much easier. And that in turn reinforces that belief of I need to be different and my products need to be super original for them to work. To give you a little example of an actual self-limiting belief that I'm working on when it comes to my business. And so when it comes to yours, just really imagine going down that road and see your life evolving as you continue walking with this belief. So in my turn, it will be, well, then I'm not going to do products, I'm not going to have good experiences, and maybe eventually I will stop my business because it won't work, it won't make enough income, and that is really not something I want. So in this path, you can really go crazy in a little bit of a horror scenario, really being honest and imagining the worst that your life could be like if you continue walking with this self-limiting belief. And then if we go back to the crossroads, now you take the other road. And the other road is your self-limiting belief transformed into a self-empowering belief. So in my case, that could be I am authentically me, and that is what makes my business and me attract the clients that want exactly what I'm offering. And so if I go down that road and I ask myself the question, well, who would I be as a person? How would I act in the world and in the business world if I adopt this belief and walk with this belief through the world? Well, a scenario that would come to mind is I would have an idea and this makes me feel very inspired. And then I put this idea of a product or an offer into the world. I make an actual product, I finalize it. I have people testing it out, giving me feedback, positive and also things I can improve. And that makes me feel inspired to continue because it makes sense what I'm doing. That in turn reinforces my belief of if I am authentically me, I will attract the people who want my products. And the more positive experiences I make, the more reinforced this belief gets. And the more I turn into that person, because what we are doing by looking at our self-limiting beliefs and turning them into self-empowering beliefs is evolving into a new version of you. It would be like Celine 2.0 or Celine 2.5. Because we're constantly evolving, and if we want to grow and reach higher goals and really reach our full potential, we need to evolve as people, and self-limiting beliefs hold us in our comfort zone and in our cage and in our hamster wheel, keep us small and really don't help us to grow very much. And a fourth step, after really visualizing, well, what is life like if you continue with this self-limiting belief, and what is life like and who are you as a person if you adopt a new belief, an empowering belief, is then really making a choice. Which road do you want? And commit to this road. Because this belief has been wired into your subconscious, into your brain, and changing it takes work. It's totally possible. You can rewire any belief you want, and yet you need to commit to it. You need to commit to the work. You need to commit to choosing a new belief, a new life mantra. Then you commit to placing it in places where you can see it. So on your mirror, on your screen, write it on, put it on your fridge, just to be able to ingrain and rewire your brain. Because your job is really to make the unfamiliar familiar. So if the familiar is I'm not enough, then you want to make the I'm not enough unfamiliar, and you want to make I am enough just the way I am familiar. And how you make this is through repetition. And it's really great to use hypnosis and meditation for that, to journal about it, to talk about it with people, and really reinforcing that belief. And here repetition really is key. And think about it, you have been walking around with this maybe self-limiting belief for a long time in your life. So change does not happen overnight, but you can implement change quickly if you're really committed to it. So the 4 steps, if we wrap them up again: first, identify. Second, dig deep, really go to the root. Third, visualize what are the consequences. And fourth, make a choice and really commit. Okay, that was a lot of talking. I hope you could take away something from it. Now let's put this a little bit into practice. So I have a little meditation for you, just a few minutes. So make yourself comfortable wherever you are. And then I want you to look up with your eyes as if you're looking into your own eyebrows. And as you inhale and exhale, keep your eyes glued up, looking into your eyebrow. Take another deep inhale in and out. Keep looking up as you inhale and exhale. Take another deep inhale in. And then keep your eyes looking up, and as you exhale, just close your eyelids down. Down, down, down. And then you can let your eyes go loose, let them go wherever they want. And you can feel your eyelids being really heavy, and that all the muscles around your eyes are turning heavy, droopy, drowsy. And you now picture that you're walking down a set of stairs. So drop your chin just a little bit and look down a set of 10 stairs. And as you're stepping onto step 10, you can feel your whole body getting relaxed. All your muscles turn loose, let loose. You're coming onto step 9, and you can hear your feet taking each step as you go deeper into relaxation. You're taking step 8, and with each step you feel yourself floating and drifting deeper. You're taking step 7 as a wave of relaxation washes over your face, relaxing all the muscles. Taking step 6 as you just let go of any tension and feel yourself drifting deeper. You're taking step 5, you're halfway down. You're taking step 4 as your nerves let go even more and you go deeper. You're taking step 4, you are drifting deeper. You're taking step 3 as your whole body enters into a state of relaxation you didn't think was possible. And you're taking step 2 and you're just traveling, going deeper into a state of awareness of yourself. And you're taking step 1 as you're totally, completely relaxed and in a deep state of relaxation and flow. And as you arrive at the end of your steps, you look around and you see that you are in a very beautiful place. Actually, your favorite place. Maybe it's a beach, maybe you're in the forest, maybe you're in the mountains. Wherever you are, look around and take some steps in this beautiful environment. Hear what noises there are. Maybe there are birds. Maybe you can hear the waves on the beach. See all these beautiful, vivid colors in front of your inner eye. And feel the feelings that are associated with this place. Maybe you're feeling calm, relaxed, inspired. And you're taking steps in this favorite place of yours, enjoying these feelings, enjoying all this beautiful sensory information that you can see, hear, feel, and just dive deeper into this experience of this beautiful place. And you keep taking step after step, and your steps are really light, filled with joy, gratitude, love, just a pure state of flow, a beautiful state of being. And you keep taking step after step in your favorite beautiful place. And you feel very inspired to start praising yourself. And you go crazy, praising yourself for everything you are, everything you do, everything you have done, everything you will do. And you're really going crazy, telling yourself that you are enough, just the way you are. You are this beautiful person and this beautiful soul walking on this earth, making all these experiences, always doing your best. You've always done your best and you will always do your best. And just go crazy in all the self-praise that you can think of. Tell yourself everything you like about yourself. And find all the things you like about yourself. Really going crazy with every step. Praise yourself for a new thing. And if that seems very unfamiliar and you can't think of something you would like to praise yourself about, think like as if you're talking to your best friend and you're really encouraging that person to be their best self and seeing all these beautiful sides of that person, and talk to yourself like that. This is your opportunity to really tell yourself all the things you've always wanted to hear from other people. So really take this opportunity and go crazy in your self-praise. And make it your challenge that as long as the music plays, continue with your self-praise. Finish off your praises that you are enough, that you are authentically you, a beautiful soul, a beautiful person, that you matter, that you are worthy, that you're here for a purpose. And as I count from 1 to 5, you're slowly coming out of your beautiful place, taking away all this self-praise, having that ingrained in your subconscious and in your heart. And as I count 1, you're becoming more aware of your surroundings. 2 and 3, you're taking a deep inhale in. 4, exhale. And as I count 5, you're blinking your eyes open, coming back to this moment. And taking all this beautiful self-praise into the rest of your day and into your life. You can come back to this exercise as many times. In fact, I would encourage you to come back to this exercise as often as you can. Make self-praise familiar to you. We are so good at putting ourselves down, at criticizing, at having those negative thoughts about ourselves originating from self-limiting beliefs that we have. So make it a habit to praise yourself, acknowledge yourself. And the more you praise yourself, the more you will see that, the more you will shape your beliefs. So that's it from today's episode about self-limiting beliefs. I hope you could take away a lot of learnings, that you feel inspired to dig deep about your self-limiting beliefs, to break free out of this cage, out of this hamster wheel, and really start constructing and creating a life with empowering beliefs that help you to become that person you want to be, to bring out your best side. And as always, I would love to hear your feedback, to hear your thoughts about this, and also maybe your tips, how you identify your self-limiting beliefs, what helps you to deal with them. I would love to get inspired by that. You can find me on Instagram or on Facebook as well. And if you would like to dig deeper into empowerment and really make this a daily practice, I have a free 4-day mini empowerment course for you. I will put the link below. This is a great option to really get into this a little more, because we hear things once and we think they make sense. But the more you hear it and the more you actually implement it in your life, the more you will see change. So I wish you a beautiful day ahead with loads of self-praise and smiles. Talk to you next time.